What's up, everybody? TTM Troy here from TTMAutograph.com with a huge For the Set update. Yes, I have a stack of 2 inches of TTMs from 1991 Donruss that I want to share with you. I've been holding on to these for a couple weeks. It's actually only been about 2 or 3 weeks that I've been putting these together for you. I wanted to do one big video and just get them all out there so I can get them in the binder and onto my website. Now, if you're interested, be sure to go to ttmautograph.com and go up to cards by set, and you can look at the status of the 1991 Donruss set that I'm putting together, or any. Yes, I got a little emotional there. Any of the card sets that I have on the site. You can just go by set, you can go by team, whatever you want, but you can check out all these cards there in higher resolution than you can see here on YouTube. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to go pretty quickly on these, trying to show you all of them like I always do. So let's go straight to the first one right now. All right, we start off with Dave Martinez on this Expos card. He signed 2 of 2 in 27 days via the Washington Nationals. He's actually signed 2 of the same card, so I'm only going to show you one. Signed brilliantly in blue, as I like to say, right there. 2 for 2, signed in blue in 27 days via the Washington Nationals, Mr. Dave Martinez. Next, we have Phil Bradley signing one of the Greene Donrusses. He signed 1 of 1 in 30 days via his home in Missouri. Use a ballpoint pen on this. That's quite all right. There you go. Phil Bradley, again, 1 of 1 in 30 days via his home in Missouri. Next, we have Bill Kruger. He signed 1 of 1 in 25 days via his home in Washington. Bill Kruger, card number 647, right there, 1991 Donruss. Next, we have Shawan Dunston. He signed 3 of 1 in 24 days via the San Francisco Giants home stadium. This is the 1991 Donruss right there. He is a great signer if you have anything to send to him. I've gotten him in the past, and he always includes extras. That was the one I sent. Then he also sent this sticker, Fleer Star stickers, right there. And then he also sent this Topps, what is it, Topps Finest? Leaf Limited. Shawan Dunston. Very cool 3 for 1 success. Thanks, Sean. That's awesome. Next, we have Bud Black. He signed 1 of 1 in 24 days via the Colorado Rockies. Bud Black, again in brilliant blue from the Toronto Blue Jays right there. He was also on the Royals and the Indians. Bud Black. Next, we have Glenn Wilson. Signed 1 of 1 in 13 days via his home in Texas. Still lives in Texas. Houston Astros right there. He's from Texas, from Montgomery, Texas, actually. And he played on the Phillies, the Mariners, the Pirates, and, of course, this Astro card. Glenn Wilson. Again, 1 of 1 in 13 days via his home in Texas. Next, we have John Farrell. He signed 1 of 1 in 18 days via his home in Massachusetts. John Farrell, this Cleveland Indians card. Signed in black, using up the whole card there. Very cool. Again, 1 of 1 in 18 days via his home in Massachusetts. Next, we have Jeff Gray with a thin Sharpie. Signed 1 of 1 in 21 days via his home in Florida. Jeff Gray, number 38 right there. He was on the Reds, and of course, this is a Red Sox card right here. All right. Brad Arnsberg. He actually signed 2 of 1 in 12 days via his home in Arizona. This is the one I sent right here. He has a really great signature, as you can see there. I really like his signature. A lot of loops there. 1991 Donruss. And then he also included this 1988 Topps right there, his Yankees card. Very cool. 2 for 1 success in 12 days. Thanks, Brad. Next, we have Kevin Bass. 1 of 1 in 12 days via his home in Texas. Kevin Bass. He was on the Astros and the Giants. There you go, Kevin Bass. Again, this came back in 12 days. Next, we have Jim Vatcher. He signed 1-1 in only 9 days. 9 days via Jaeger Sports in Los Angeles. Not sure if that's Los Angeles or Louisiana from my notes, but there you go. You can find the address on Star Tiger or any of the other sites, Sports Card Forum, wherever. All right, next we have Reggie Harris. There he is, right there, card number 704. Reggie Harris, he came back in 11 days via his home in Virginia, signing 1-1. Reggie Harris, again, 11 days. Next we have Chili Davis, who signed 1-1 in 48 days. This one came back from the Cubs spring training, actually. There you go, Chili Davis on this 1991 Donruss card for the set. If I said that every time, it would be kind of repetitive this week, I think. Charlie Theodore Davis, right there. 1-1 in 48 days. Next we have Mark Knudsen. He signed 2-2 in 373 days via his home in Colorado. 2 of the exact same card. So I'm only going to show you one right there on this Brewers card. Mark Knudsen, 2-2 in 373 days. All right, back to the Cubs. Gary Varsho. He signed 1-1 in 17 days via his home in Wisconsin. Gary Varsho, Wisconsin, as they say here in Iowa. Actually, we don't. There you go. 1-1 in 17 days from Gary Varsho. I'm just making that up. All right, now we have Jeff Reed. He signed 1-1 in 14 days via his home in Tennessee. Jeff Reed. Nice bold signature there. Again, 14 days via his home in Tennessee. Next we have Javier Hernandez. Kind of a cool signature. I kind of like it right there. He signed 1-1 in 16 days via his home in Texas. Javier Hernandez. Again, 1-1 in 16 days. Next we have Randy Tomlin. Randy Tomlin, he signed 1-1 in 14 days via the school he teaches at in Virginia. And he put a Bible verse on there right there. Randy Tomlin. Wasn't sure about sending to the school he teaches at, but hey, it came back. All's good. There you go. Next we have Jimmy Poole. He signed 1-1 in 10 days via his home in Georgia. Jimmy Poole on this Dodgers card. Again, Jimmy Poole, 1-1 in 10 days. Next we have a legendary TTM signer, Steve Balboni. Signed 1-1 in 10 days via his home in New Jersey. Wasn't sure I'd get this back because Steve signs a lot of stuff. And I have gotten him once or twice before, but very cool. Steve Balboni, 1-1 in 10 days via his home in New Jersey. Next we have a 2-2 success from Greg Litton. He signed in 308 days via his home in Florida. Greg Litton, 308 days. 2 of the same card, so I'm only going to show you one right there. Next we have Ken Daly. Ken Daly, he signed 1-1 in 14 days via his home in Missouri. Ken Grant Daly II. He's from Missouri, played on the Cardinals most, if not all of his career, except for this. Now, if you notice this card, check it out right there. You can see it's a 91. It's actually a Blue Jays card with his Cardinals uniform. So, pretty cool. Next, we have Gary Wayne. Gary Wayne, he signed 1-1 in 14 days via his home in Colorado. Gary Wayne, 14 days via his home in Colorado. Another Bible verse there. Next, we have Jerry Don Gleaton. He signed 1-1 in 10 days via his home in Texas. Another Bible verse. I'm getting a sense this is very common this week of these TTMs. Again, 1 of 1 in 10 days via his home in Texas. All right, next we have Tom Benzinger. He signed 1 of 1 in 10 days via his home in Ohio. Not Iowa, but Ohio. Again, 1 of 1 in 10 days via his home in Ohio. Next we have Rance Mullenix. He signed 1 of 1 also in 10 days via his home in California. Kind of a scraggly signature there. Right there. Again, 1 of 1 in 10 days. Next we have Greg Cadaret. He signed 1 of 1 in 142 days via Simpson University, where he coaches. Greg Cadaret, a great signer. Next we have Terry Steinbach. He signed 1 of 1 in 116 days without donation via his home in Minnesota. Terry Steinbach. Very happy to get this back. Again, no donation on this one. All right, next we have Mike Marshall. He signed 1 of 1 in 21 days via his P.O. box in New Mexico. Mike Marshall, 1 of 1, again in 21 days. Next we have Bob McDonald. Signed 1 of 1 in 21 days via his home in Florida. I don't know if it's a farm or not, but I suppose if he wanted to, Bob McDonald can have a farm. E-I-O. Next we have a Philly success for Mike O. Tommy Greene. He signed 1 of 1 in 30 days via his P.O. box in Pennsylvania. Tommy Greene. Again, 1 of 1 in 30 days via his P.O. box in Pennsylvania. Next we have Eric Hansen, who signed 1 of 1 in 84 days via his home in Arizona. Eric Hansen, right there on this Mariners card. Signed in a thin blue Sharpie. Again, 84 days. Next we have Chris Hammond. Chris Hammond, ladies and gentlemen. 1 of 1 in 32 days via his home in Alabama. He signed, obviously, his Reds card right here. Card number 759 of the 1991 Topps. Again, Chris Hammond. He signed 1 of 1 in 32 days via his home in Alabama. Next we have Atlee Hammaker. He signed 1 of 1 in 38 days via his home in Tennessee. Another Bible inscription there, John 14:6. Pretty popular one. Next we have Jose Lind. He signed 2 of 1 in 166 days via his home in Puerto Rico. There's the 1991 Donruss of him on the Pirates right there. Pretty cool card for 91 Donruss, card number 58. And then he also included this card, this Topps, which is a 1990 Topps, I believe. So very cool. Thank you, Jose, for the bonus. This next one I'm going to have to take a little time on. This is Joe Klink. He signed 1 of 1 in 15 days via his home in Florida. I did not know this about Joe Klink, but basically it says, Troy, best wishes and good luck. Hope you have a better life. I'm a double amputee from diabetes. And then some other stuff there. So Joe Klink, a very cool success. I did not know he was a double amputee, and that is not on his Wikipedia page. I'm assuming it's his feet, knowing how diabetes works. So Joe Klink, how long was that? 15 days. Okay, these got a little out of order for me. Hang on one sec. What happened there? Okay, Tom Brunansky. He signed 1 of 1 in 96 days via his home in California. Tom Brunansky. In a small Sharpie right there. Next, we have Mike Harkey. He signed one of one in 23 days via the New York Yankees home stadium. Mike Harkey. Signed in blue right there, as you can see. All right. Next, we have Mike Kingery. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. Didn't look it up either. He signed one of one in 81 days via his home in Minnesota. Another, or the usual John Bible verse right there. Kind of streaky, but pretty cool right there. Mike Kingery, and that was one of one in 81 days. Next we have Wes Chamberlain. He signed one of one in 18 days via his P.O. Box in Illinois. Rated rookie. He inscribed it to Troy. Wes Chamberlain. Again, this was in 18 days via his P.O. Box in Illinois. Next we have Hensley Mullins, who signed 1-1 in 156 days via the San Francisco Giants home stadium. Sir Hensley Mullins. Anyway, Jim Gott, who signed 3 of 1 in 65 days via the Phillies spring training. Jim Gott, there is the first one that I sent right there. 1991 Donruss for the set. There, I got another one in. Then he also sent the Score 92 card right there. And then a 1988 Topps right there. So again, a 3 of 1 success in 65 days via the Phillies spring training. Next we have Dion James. 1 of 1 in an unknown amount of days via his home in California. I got an RTS from him once before, and then I sent to the exact same address and it came back. So I think it was just a fluke the first time. So Dion James, again, 1 of 1 in an unknown amount of days. Next we have John Orton. He signed 1 of 1 in 46 days via his home in Arizona. John Orton on this Angels card. Signed in black. Don't think it's a Sharpie because you can kind of see through it. But nice to have that back right there. And second to the last, we have Mike Blowers. 1 of 1 in 39 days via the Seattle Mariners home stadium P.O. Box. And then finally, we have the Don Mattingly. 1 of 1 in how many days? 43 days via the Miami Marlins. Again, Don Mattingly. 1 of 1 in 43 days via the Miami Marlins. This is the second time I've gotten Mr. Mattingly back. So anyway, everybody, that is my big stack of 1991 Donruss returns. I finally got through them, and now hopefully you guys are still awake and watching the rest of this video. I really loved bringing that back to you, and I'm going to go scan those. This is going to take me a huge time making this video. Hope you guys appreciate it, and I'm going to put them on my website like I always do at ttmautograph.com. And after I put these in, that 1991 Donruss page is going to be pretty full, I think, and I'm going to have to start purchasing some to fill in, I think, because all of them, I've sent out basically 2 whole sets of 1991 Donruss, so anything not there is stuff that either I will never get back, like Nolan Ryan, or stuff that people haven't returned, and I'll have to go through past pros or something like that to fill in. But I can't wait to see my page after I get these in, and I hope you guys enjoy that too. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm getting ready. It's like 28 days to VidCon. I'm starting to get excited. I got my meet and greet stuff back. I'm going to meet Boogie. I'm going to meet John and Hank Greene. I'm going to meet this guy named Swoozy, who I don't know who he is. And then Coyote Peterson. I don't know if you guys know who Coyote Peterson is. He's on my meet and greet schedule, so it's going to be fun. And I'll give you a report on that as soon as I get back. That's in the mid to late June, so it will be a while for that. So hopefully the TTMs keep rolling in, and I'll be able to do some more videos before then. But thank you. As always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys hanging there with me, and we'll talk to you later, okay? All right, bye-bye.